Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you midday money. Sunday, the 22nd of February. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's great this morning. We will recap our 4 games we loaded up yesterday here on the Look Ahead Line show. And we'll hit the comments section as well. Plays will be posted in YouTube, Twitter, at Mr. Sean Hicks. Hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell on. You don't want to miss out with conference tournaments. The March Madness approaching. iHeartRadio podcast after the fact. Give it a listen, especially when you go to sleep. Let it run all night long. I could use a $4.22 that I'll get after 1,000 downloads or listens. Anyway, Jake's in the house. Great day yesterday for Jake. Only play I made was Jaylen Brown over 27.5 points. NBA player props. I joke with the NBA, Jake, right? I'm like, no betting allowed. Playoff time comes. It's nothing but action. I want to get involved more, and I did. 2 games right out of the All-Star break, 2 losers. The Knicks couldn't get it done at home, and I thought the Trailblazers at home versus Denver off of a back-to-back in that Clipper game. 0-2. So, needless to say, I'll have to lick my wounds in the NBA and try to find new spots. A great day for you. I split out and lost my big game, so it was a losing day. It happens. We're back at it, though. That's how we roll. Only cosplay I made today is under 146.5 Michigan State. Iowa State. Let's... under 146. It's come down. It was 147.5. You know what? I was wrong. I thought the Duke game would go over yesterday, and I would think this one it looks like an over to me, based on where it opened up at. I might again. Don't. I am in a rut with college hoops. So don't. Me liking something opposite of you might be good right now. You know, it's when things aren't going well, you kind of ease back a little bit. And I've had a bad week of college basketball. Totals for me. I had losers yesterday and totals. Well, 1-3 or 2-2 or some nonsense. Not either way. Not where I want to be. 58-43. Again, I lean to the over in this one looking at it. Am I getting to the window on that one? No. I'm going to pull for you because I don't have it. But my first thing when I looked at it, or even just looking at it now, sort of like the over. But Michael B's in the house. Team USA wins. Cash line bet 2. What was the score of the Team USA game? What was that? I don't even know. I gotta if Team USA won, I gotta rib Gabe a little bit about it. College basketball card stinks. Is there a reason the NCAA could not have moved a couple of those big games to Sunday? No, because listen, Saturday game, the way the schedule sets up with these big schools, and it hasn't changed in years. It used to be like big Monday, Super Tuesday games on ESPN. So Saturday teams would play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You know, with this. That's just the way the schedule is. And let's be honest. College basketball starts in November. What's playing November Sundays? December Sundays. You got NFL. You think college basketball on CBS wants to go, well, what are we going to have? Hey, let's put on college hoops instead of an NFL game. Gerald Jones. Whiskey -3 today. I said last night, I thought this line was a little low. It was 2.5 last night. I didn't even get to my picks yet. I thought this line was a little low last night. Extended line, Markel's in the house. 2-1 Team USA, 1 OT. There you go. Team USA. I didn't even put the plays up. My apologies. I put them in the chat. Did I even tweet them out? I did tweet them. We went to Tweet Town, so they're out there in the Twitter world. And we have a whole 0 people watching on Winners and Whiners YouTube. I'm trying to bring Winners and Whiners back to life single-handedly. It's not working. Not working. Here we go. Iowa plus a 2.5. Again, Joe, I think this line looks a little low. And Wisconsin's played well. They got some nice wins. At 2.5 last night. There you go. In plays for today. This is the doggy system since January 8th. 117 and 72, 62%. Rice plus 6.5. Sacred Heart plus 7.5. These lines may have moved since last night. I'm not changing the lines since last night. The close call games are 67 and 54, 55%. Milwaukee plus 6.5. There's no uglies today. 53 and 55 after yesterday's debacle. I need to readjust the number for the midday money show because I was going through. I'm like, wait a second. I'm putting all these games in and I'm separating them by where they should be, but I haven't. Especially when we have monster cards. So we put out like 10, 15. I kind of break them down. So I have to adjust those out of the really just the last couple days or maybe the Saturday. Only maybe 3 days worth of plays. But I got to pull it out of the record because I'm keeping a separate record here. I don't want to look like there's 900 games bet in the last month. That's not the case. So I have to readjust that. Let me do that today. Take my daughter driving. She'll be 16 in a couple weeks. So she could have her license. But I still have to work. My wife will do parallel parking with her. I take her out on highways and driving around. So that's what I'll do after I get back. I've already got a bet for Monday College Hoops. Kansas versus they got this is Arizona, right? Coming up. I'm with you in that game. Or who is it? Houston? It's Houston. Oh, you know what? Houston might be in a good. See, that's where I would have won Kansas. Oh, they're a dog. I'm 2.5 Kansas doggies. Interesting. Louisville is a 1-point favorite as well. 1.5 in North Carolina. And how about that North Carolina line? -3.5 to +2.5. A nice short card for tomorrow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 games. 9 times. Corpus Lamar. All right, we might have a play on Nichols tomorrow. Utah Rio Grande Valley. No. McNeese is too good. McNeese is a decent team. Anybody's going to make the cut tomorrow. I don't know. We have anybody making a cut. Obviously, Mississippi Valley will be making a cut. That'll be in the ugly category, 53 and 55 now. St. Pete's under. The Peacocks. 136. This has gone up from 134.5. I could make an argument for the under there, Jake. This one I like with you. Michael B., Mr. First Quarter. Celtics, I might have to take some Clippers first quarter, Raptors first quarter as well. Need to do a little more research. Driving with the kids scary. So, taught my son how to drive. Like here, you can do it yourself through the Aceable program. And when my daughter was like driving with us, she was whatever. 12, 14, always like, go. She was crazy, backseat driver. My wife's like, I'm not, no way. We are not teacher driver. I'm like, what do you mean we? What are you talking about? I thought of my own drive. She's not bad. She's getting better with her turns. Sometimes she's a little wide on turns. But I'll tell you what, we were at the mall. And listen, I don't care. A mall on a Sunday is a busy place. We went to a mall last Sunday, right? Was it last Sunday here? Yes, because I don't think I did a show last Sunday. We went to the mall in the morning, and leaving the mall, it was afternoon time. We had to make a left, so it was we were making our left. It was like a yellow light. We're making our left. Coming from the other direction, making a right was another big pickup, and we turned at the exact same time. And she was in lane, no problem. She did good, and I was like, it was the best day she drove. She had good turns, and we got on the highway where people here do speed limit 75, and that means it's 90, and she did all right. It's not too bad. So I gotta listen. I'm not gonna let her go take the test until I know she's good to go, because then she's on her own driving. I'm not gonna let her go. She can get a license in a week. Am I going to get her license in a week? No. Summertime? She'll probably be by summer. Kansas got smoked by Cincy. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Kansas got crushed. And Cincy, let's be honest, Cincy didn't score for like 10 minutes in that game. I know I'm kind of switching out on this one, Tita. I'm kind of leaning a little Kansas. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I don't like these big games. I think Michigan yesterday in a big game. Stupid. I gotta stick with my smaller level schools. Bill Self should cut Peterson, bringing the NBA BS back to college. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. SF Niners in the house. King D here with the big North Carolina win yesterday. I was just talking about that, King D. Someone said they liked the Iowa-Wisconsin game, or North Carolina today. Iowa. Oh boy, was it Iowa money line or Wisconsin money line? Either way, I brought up the North Carolina game, and I'm like, there's a game that goes from plus 3.5 to minus 2.5, and they lose. I would you know how to drive a manual transmission. I can't believe the amount of adults that can't drive a stick. No, we have a auto with the truck, but are there a lot of sticks left? People still have manual transmissions like that? I haven't been on one of those since the 90s. First truck I learned to drive on, one of the guys at work let me drive around, and it was I think it was a Bronco 2 or early edition Explorer truck. So this is what, 90, 91, 92? And then another waiter let me drive. He had a 5.0 Mustang, black convertible, and I was in a parking lot with it, screwing around, Nice sweep yesterday for King D. North Carolina, Maryland, Arizona, and Arkansas first half. Excellent day. I took a split all over the joint, but I lost my big game, so it was a losing day. Knocked me right out of the college basketball leaderboard. It's all right. I'll be okay. I was telling was it Jesse yesterday or Mr. Numbers? I was like, I had to mute Mr. Numbers. The guy said that you need to hit 57% to win college basketball. I said, no, I can't with this. I can't. It's way too early in the day. 57% winners, and then he's going to talk about Judge Spring Training homers. I said, I'll see you in May. 4-0, excellent. All right, this is what I got. Again, nothing's moved. Iowa. Okay, this line to me, I know it's Whiskey. I think is a pretty decent team, and I know like the field goal kind of thing is a football thing, but this is barely a home field edge. It looks a little low. Looks a little low to take Whiskey. I feel better whiskey at 4. I'd rather whiskey at 4 than Iowa 2.5. The in games. Again, these are going back to our dog spots since January the 8th. All right. Again, have every one of these been out here, posted sites? No. Same with the close and the uglies. We put them in here and we keep track of them. I tell you this. This is why I got to readjust the Midday Money show and just in general, the win-loss from when we put out like 15 games like yesterday. I put the records up there so you kind of know how these are rolling along in these spots. And when we talk about, when we go through all the games, I tell you, oh, well, this one fit that system, that one. So here are the records in those systems. You decide if you want to play them. Rice plus 6.5, Sacred Heart plus 7.5. Pretty solid. I mean, even if you had the close games in, hitting 55%, Milwaukee fits the bill. No uglies today. Uglies drag us down. 53 and 55. There you go. I will come back. We'll look headlines tonight, even though there's 9 games tomorrow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. We'll come talk about it. Maybe we'll shift into some. I'll have my Major League Baseball win totals. I'll give you my win totals for MLB so far that I have. But I'll be back later on tonight. YouTube. The Sean Higgs YouTube winners and whiners as well. Be on the lookout. I will post a new room with a time. Put that notification bell on. It'll stream live, as always, to the Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. And, of course, after the fact, iHeartRadio, if you want to come in. Podcast. There you go. Enjoy your Sunday. Mike, have a good one. Tonight, I'm going to say it's going to be maybe 11 p.m. Eastern. Right? We don't have to go total. We don't have to usually go close. A lot of times I like to go closer to midnight to make it, it used to be midday money and late night money, 12 and 12. There's not too many. We could run earlier. I'm going to try to get it out at 11 p.m. live. Put the notification on the thing, Jake. And Jake, I only put a video or 2 up a day. It's late night and midday, so it's not like you get 90 notifications from the YouTube channel. King D's got Holy Cross today versus Bucknell. Another one right in the system. 2-point doggy. Scott, my guy, good to see you. Happy Sunday. Fairfield and Quadriplegic. I do like Fairfield today versus Quinnipiac. So they're sort of like a borderline-ish play. Quinny's, they're not too shabby. What is this? Let's see. 6.5. It's in now at 6.5. I just, the opening number was 5.5. It's moved to 6.5. That would have been in the close call bid today. So I'm not going to say no to taking the Stags of Fairfield. I could very well have Fairfield plus 6 points myself. So there is that. Did not play Niagara and Ryder. But there we go. Sacramento State pooped the bed. Then they hit a team total with 0.2 seconds left. Never in doubt, Jesse. I saw your message to me. Never in doubt winner. 3.5 minutes couldn't punch one in for you. Terrible. But a win's a win, Jess. Trivia question. I just told everybody to go home because I was wrapping up the show. Do you know who bench presses more than Pete Hethick? I'm not answering because somebody sent me a video. Pigs. It should be Higgs. I'm on a fitness, about to drink my beetroot juice. Yeah, I got you. King D. Yeah, Coke Zero to start today. That's how we're rolling out. All right, we're out of here like Autobots. We're rolling out. Back 11 p.m. Eastern tonight for look ahead lines. Come back and say hello. I will be here. You'll be here. We'll all be here to party. and Major League Baseball, my win totals that I've bet so far. There you go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.